Starting and running a new business is like building a ship and setting sail. Without a plotted course, shipbuilding knowledge, or an understanding of oceans, currents and weather conditions, you're most likely to just drift off, with a high probability of crashing and sinking your ship. In other words, business failure and bankruptcy. If you are considering to start your own company, you should know how to write a business plan. This is a basic principle which every entrepreneur should master and be familiar with. Starting a new business can be experienced as a big and intimidating step into the unknown, especially if you've never done this before. It might be confusing, unpredictable, and perhaps even overwhelming. But just by considering the possibility of establishing your own company, you've already taken the first crucial step. However, knowing that you want to start a business does not necessarily mean that you know how to start a business. In the following series, I'll break down the essential steps for starting your own business, covering everything you need to know in order to launch a successful and profitable business. Becoming a business owner is not easy, and it comes with a fair share of risks. According to data, 20% of all startups fail within their first year. 50% of all startups fail within 5 years. On average, 3 out of 10 startups actually make it till their 10th year successfully. So what makes some businesses fail while others thrive? Well, there are numerous reasons and causes for startup failures. I can make a whole video about business failures and the causes of it, but the major reason for failure is the lack of a proper business plan. By the way, if you guys would like me to make a video about the common causes of business and startup failures, do comment below and maybe I will dedicate a video to this subject. Back to the business plan. The process of setting goals and objectives and then designing strategies to attain them is essential when starting a new business. What you end up with is what's called a business plan. The right business plan is not only required in the startup phase, but is also in the day-to-day operation of your business. It's also essential in helping your new business obtain funding, such as bank loans or capital from investors. This plan will also offer guidance on what type of partners and employees you need to attract. Through the required research, you will be able to test the feasibility of your idea, determine the market potential, and map any possible threats and competition that you will encounter. And for all you newbies, I know it's very tempting to jump on your idea and start right away. But please don't. Take the time to sit down and write out your business plan, because it's easily the smartest and one of the most important things you need to do before launching a business. In fact, studies have shown that businesses with plans grow 30% faster than the ones without. Simply because you have a clear roadmap, which includes well-defined goals and objectives which you can realize through an action plan. And on top of this, a business plan can help you track progress of your growth and development. The process of writing a detailed business plan might seem complex and overwhelming, and that's why I'll be breaking down the entire process into step-by-step videos, making it easy and understandable to write your own credible business plan. There are a number of topics and underlying subjects that we need to address, and it's actually too much to cover in just one video. Most of the videos that I found on YouTube did not cover the entire spectrum, or they address certain business plan components in just a quick glance without any further detail and how or why to include such parts in your plan. So that's why I will address a limited number of business plan related topics per video, so that you can absorb the detailed information and instructions, helping you to write your own business plan part for part. And I will also provide you with templates, models and real-life examples. Free of charge, of course. If you watch all the videos, I can guarantee you that you'll end up with a solid business plan, more confidence and a much higher chance of success. Business plan should only be 30 pages or less. The best business plans are substantial enough to convey information that is essential for an investor or potential business partner would need to know, and no longer than that. Don't be too critical when writing your plan. You shouldn't write the entire plan in just one session. During the process of writing, you'll be thinking through and answering difficult questions about your startup. Questions that will force you to contemplate the purpose of your business, the market you serve, and challenges you might not have thought of otherwise. Which means that you'll be writing, editing, and rewriting different parts as you go along. On average, the total time that you need to put into your business plan is about 160 hours. That's about 4 weeks or so. And if you do this correctly, the process of writing out your business plan will lead you to refine your initial idea to something much more resilient and clear, which will increase your startup success rate drastically. The most important questions that will be answered as you go through the process of writing: what does your startup actually do? Write out your idea by describing what products or services your company offers. Who or what is your target market? What group of people is your business going to serve? The more specifically you can answer this question, the better you'll be able to create products, services, and marketing campaigns that meet the needs of these demographics. Who are your competitors? It's paramount to research and find out who your main competitors are and how their businesses are similar and different from yours. What is your unique value proposition? In other words, what is it about your business that will cause customers to choose you over your competitors? How and where will your potential customers find you? Answering this question will be a part of your marketing strategy. What resources will be required? What are the things that you need in order to develop a product or service? This can include equipment, working space, employees, software, and much more. How will your startup generate money? To answer this important question, you'll have to create a business model that shows how your company will generate revenue, cover expenses, and how long it will take to make a profit and earn back the initial investment, going break even. What are your midterm, long-term, and eventually exit strategy? Just like a ship setting sail, you need to define the destination you're heading for by outlining your mid and long-term goals, your end game, as well as the steps that you need to take to get there. There are 7 essential chapters for any solid business plan. And here you can see a structured layout of what we'll be covering in the upcoming episodes. Thank you for watching. Do show us love and your support just by hitting the like and subscribe buttons down there. Do let me know if you want me to cover the reasons of businesses failing in a separate video. Just drop me a comment. My name is Louaie. I'll be seeing you next week. I'm out.